Well, me personally, I've pretty much taken over the place. There's 5 of us here tonight. The 2 guys on the recumbents, the other 2 blokes I met earlier today, one of which I caught the bus up with days ago, and then there's me, and they've all set up their tents and camping outside, and that's fine, but I thought, you know, if I don't have to put up my tent for a night, then I'll do that. So these are obviously the change rooms. I figure if you've got hanging space, use it. One of the other guys he's riding a recumbent, which is an e-bike version. So he's charging up his battery. I've got deer and ice in there. There's a couple of showers, and the bike is comfortably, my bike, Trevor's bike, is comfortably charging in the visitors' change room. So for $10, I think I got my money's worth. Tomorrow's going to be a scorcher. They reckon 39 degrees locally. Oh, so I'll leave, I don't know, 7:30. I'd like to get to Burra. Initially I'll hit the trail, but I might make some changes during the day, I think, because you'd want to be off the road by about 1 o'clock. And I think it's supposed to be 85 kilometres if you stick to the trail. So I'll start on the trail, I'll take a couple of bypasses, and hopefully pull in the Burra about, maybe 1 o'clock. Well, it's early morning. Before sunrise, the 2 blokes on the bikes have already left. Their plan is to make Burra, and it's 84 k's via the track, and they're sticking to the track. So it's going to be a big day. The wind, I think the problem today will be the wind. That's what's going to bring the heat. The blokes on the recumbents, they're just packing up now. I've only just got out of bed, haven't even had my coffee. I'm a bit of a slow starter, but I'll ride the trail up to a point, and where it doesn't suit me after that, I'll just peel off and find the nearest, good road into town. Because my plan is to make it to Burra as well tonight.
Take care, Steve, on the track.
I will. I know my limits, I know my boundaries.
Use GoPro, no doubt. What number?
No, I'm not a fan of GoPro, and there's a reason for that. They let me down with a warranty claim so they can get nicked. I use Osmo, DJI Osmo.
Cosmo.
Osmo.
Oh, DJI.
DJI, yep. Same crowd who make all the drones.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right, mate.
Nice to meet you.
See ya.
Bye.
Alright, I'm about an hour behind the blokes. I'll probably catch the guys on the recumbents. They average, I think he was saying about 10 to 12 k's an hour. My average has been around, 18, 19, 20 because of the e-bike. Under normal circumstances, my average would probably be 15 to 17, so I'll probably catch them. Today's going to be tough for different reasons, and hydration is going to be an issue, I think. The trailer has been set up to carry additional water bottle cages. I'm carrying 3 bottles on that of water, 2 in the bike, plus 3 litres in my hydration pack. And there are a couple of stops along the way, I think, but I don't think there's any water available along the route, so I'll start on the circuit, and then I may get to a point I'll just peel off. And the route, it doesn't travel north-south. I'm going to be heading east initially this morning, so it doesn't necessarily take a straight line. Just trying to remember the way out of this place. It's not big, but I've got to pick up the trail markers. Service for 92 kilometres. Oh dear. Wilkins Homestead 16. Yeah, that's a spot of interest on the route. Apparently this guy, bit of a legend, early explorer. I think people hold him in the same regard as I hold Lambadell. I mean, I worship that guy. But anyway, well, yeah, 16 k's. We'll pull up there and have a break, I think. We've changed direction again. Initially it was east, then north, then east again. Sun's on my left, which means I'm heading south now. All over the shop.
Yeah,
What's up there?
that's the trail.
Oh shit, so it is.
Yeah.
I tell you, you got to be on the ball.
I've got to hear. I overshot. I realised.
I didn't overshoot.
Well, I pretty much were following the signs to the homestead.
He was coming back
Yeah,
and
same
he stopped me.
And the Homestead Road goes down, does a big 180-degree loop, and come back up again. According to this. So yeah.
You guys leave a very distinctive footprint.
Yeah, we're good, aren't we?
Yeah. I knew I was on the right track.
Right.
I'll put the billy on for you.
Good on you, mate.
Well, here's the homestead. Lovingly restored, I believe, out of respect for the guy. Sir Hubert Wilkins Memorial. In practically any other country other than Australia, his birthplace would be a national shrine. But here many people don't even know that it exists. Sir Hubert Wilkins, explorer, pioneering polar aviator, naturalist, and undoubtedly one of Australia's greatest adventurers. Not a bad legacy, is it? There's even a time capsule here, buried the 11th of April 2021, going to be opened 2031 to celebrate the restoration of this home, his birthplace. Yeah, the good old days. And for the younger generation, that's where the term outhouse came from, yeah? Life-saving water. I'll fill up my water bottles at every opportunity, and this is no different. Well, I'm spearing off the Mawson trail now. I'm going to create a route using Maps.me, sort of start heading south. Otherwise I won't make Burra today. The blokes on the recumbent, they're not aiming for Burra. They'll continue on the trail and I guess bush camp where it suits them. Thankfully I could top up with water here and they'll do the same, because there's not much air here as far as water resupply is concerned. And you need to stay hydrated out here. Tell you, some of the early pioneering families must have been as tough as old boots to try and make a go of it out here. And I've picked up the trail again. This way. Those guys are sticking to the track religiously. I've caught up to them only because I sort of bypassed the section. It was a big loop, and I thought, nah, not today. You won't be able to make it out, but that's the climb, that white track going over the top of that crest there. And it's times like this I'm thankful that I've got the e-bike. I can see the two guys in front of me. I think they've stopped. Not quite sure what's going on there. No, they haven't stopped. It's just a mongrel of a climb. Right, I've left the Mawson trail. I'm now on the Hyson track. There's a shack up here that both walkers and cyclists can use. So I'll pull up here and take my shoes off and have a bite to eat, rest a bit, and then keep going. The other blokes, they're keen to get to Burra before the heat kicks in. So yeah, they're going to push on. That's the original shelter. There's a water tank there. It's obviously a long job done there. If there's no water at this shack, I'll top up my bladder on the way out. I've got to come out the same way. Very elaborate. Blackjack shelter. I don't know who Blackjack was, but good on him. It's only new, apparently, 2019. Very comfortable. That's a solar light, I think. I wonder if there's water here. No. I'll get some water on the way out. I'll take my boots off, have a bite to eat, and then keep moving. This is a tough day. I've got 20 kilometres to go. I can only afford to use the battery now on the climbs because it's running low. It's a crosswind. It's about 40 degrees. So yeah, I might have misjudged this one, I think. Well, the road's just there. I'm paralleling it. I'm still on the trail. I guess I could leave the trail and get on the road to make it easy for me, but there's something up here I want to show you. That there is called Burra Lodge, made famous because it appeared on the album cover of Midnight Oil's 1987 Diesel and Dust album. So there you go. I'm not sure which angle the photo was taken. Hasn't changed. Welcome to Burra. Today's been a real ball breaker. I am spent. It's been tough. Anyway, we'll find the caravan park and we'll settle in. My feet are burning, my balls are just smashed into a pulp. Yeah, tough day, tough day. This place exists because of copper, I think, back in the day. Some fine old architecture. Alright, morning of day 10. I am absolutely knackered. I'm going to get to Clare. I don't know, it's about 45 kilometres. But I was looking last night online, and a lot of the accommodation there, including the campgrounds, is 2-night minimum. Now, I don't know whether they would make any dispensation for both Hyson track and Mawson trail users, because most of us would only be in town one night. But anyway, I'll get there, I'll make some inquiries, but yeah, 45 kilometres is about all I'm good for today. I mean, this is not my first rodeo. I've done many trips, mostly overseas, Southeast Asia, and on every trip there will be that one day that sticks out in your memory, and I think yesterday will be that day for me on this trip at least. That was a ball breaker. I don't want to sound like a whinger. Ah, look, there's old mate on the recumbent. What's that?
Are you going to town with some supplies, are you?
I'm going to Clare.
Yeah.
But yesterday they took, I was going to say the soft option, but there's no soft options out here. Yesterday they took alternative roads and tracks to get here. Otherwise they wouldn't have made it. It would have been 2 days for them. So today they're going on the Mawson, and today I'm avoiding the Mawson. It says Clare 41, but the route that I've marked out in Maps.me is 45, just to get me off the blacktop, stay away from some of the heavy traffic. I've noticed the vegetation change at least. We're actually approaching the Clare Valley wine country, so I should start to see vineyards pretty soon, I think. Did somebody say vineyards? See, I don't make this shit up. Welcome to Clare. It's got a reputation as being a tidy, neat little town. I'll just do a bit of a drive through, see what the place has to offer. Maybe find somewhere to eat or drink. stay here in Australia. The 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Yeah, just paying respects. It's the official ending of the ceasefire during World War One. Well, because I made such a good time getting to Clare, I decided to just find myself a power source, which I did, and had a couple of cups of coffee. And I know it's cheeky of me to do that, but hey, come on. So I'm going to keep going. I've done 45 to get here. It's another 40 to a place called Riverton. I'll pick up the trail again, the Mawson trail. That follows a rail trail for pretty much most of the length from here to Riverton. So they're always easy going, relatively level, flat, good gravel surface. So we'll find that rail trail and keep heading south. Actually, this part of the rail trail is quite a sad history. The reason it became a rail trail is that in 1983 they had some wildfires that, in fact, half of Australia was on fire. But in 1983 they had some wildfires go through parts of South Australia, and it destroyed a lot of infrastructure along with a lot of private property homes, and there were some fatalities, mostly volunteer firefighters. But anyway, most of the infrastructure for the train line was burnt as well, and they just chose never to replace it. So yeah, that's why this part of the rail trail exists. That was the old station for the Clare Showgrounds. Hello, that's a big group.
Yeah. Do you know how to get in to shut the gate? Are we supposed to go back there?
Sorry, excuse me.
Shut the gate winery? Do you know how to get in?
Oh, no, but
No.
I've got a phone. That'll.
No.
Oh, you ladies on a bit of a bender, are you?
No, not a bender. We've only been to 2 wineries. It's okay.
Well, have you done a Google search?
No, it's just I didn't know whether you'd know because the sign said 400 metres. We don't know whether we're supposed to turn there or up here.
Oh, don't know.
Good. No,
No.
good.
No.
Thanks for your help
Gonna
anyway.
wake up with a sore head tomorrow, I reckon. Eh?
Yeah. That's a tomorrow problem.
For a sore back.
That and a sore bum, yeah. When was the last time you were on a bike?
A very long time ago.
You're doing well. There are a number of places that hire bikes along this stretch, and as I said earlier, this is one of the winemaking regions here in South Australia, the Clare Valley. So I guess these girls are just doing a winery tour. loving this. You can get a good pace along stuff like this. And finally I'm getting some respite from the sun. There's a bit of shade along here because of the tree line. Because the last week you've just been baking, completely exposed to the elements. It's not been much fun at all. So yeah, I'm loving this. Goes to show how fickle cyclotouring can be. I've gone from one of the worst days yesterday to one of the best days today. I've really enjoyed this. I'm still on the Riesling Trail. That terminates. But then we pick up another one called the Red Rattler Trail or something like that. Another rail trail in this town. Yeah, this is the Rattler Trail now, and that'll take us through to Riverton, our destination for this evening. Well, just about to roll into Riverton. That'll make it 90 kilometres for the day. And by coincidence, the battery level, if you like, has got 5 different bars on it. And the last bar turns to red when you're running on empty, and it's just done that. So yeah, I've managed the battery pretty well, squeezed all the life out of it for everything it was worth. So the usual routine now, I'll find the caravan park and settle in for the night.